Hello friends, we are now moving towards the last component of our Access database, which is creating reports. This is one of the easiest. There's not much to do in this. Only query is one object which takes some time and some planning. And once you are done with that, I think preparation of reports and forms is the most easiest part. You will see that in the reports as well. What are reports? Reports gives us an output of the table or the query that we have prepared. It is a kind of a tangible, it gives a tangible feel to whatever we have done, the backend work. Okay, so this is like the output, the printable format, which will help you analyze your data, which can be in front of you in the tangible form. Correct? So what we saw up till now is what I want to summarize first. We started with tables, which forms as the base, the very first object of working on your Access database. You add in all the necessary fields through your tables and you get them in the database. Once that is done, we move on to creating relationships between those tables, and then we create queries which help us in data manipulation. And then we usually select only that data that we want to analyze, which can be very well done in the queries. Then we came to the forms. Forms helps us in data updation, and other forms we saw how we can create forms in the layout view, design view, and how we can add data which gets automatically updated under your queries. So that was the function of forms. Moving to the last object, the reports, which is a kind of an output to the entire thing. Over here, now we are going to create and modify the reports. In the very first video, we're going to just create a report from a single table, and the further videos under this section we'll see how to create a report with multiple tables, and then also we'll see how you can prepare a report on the query that we have prepared. Let's start with the very first one, wherein we'll create a report using a single table. Okay, what we need to do is we need to go to the Create tab. As you all must know now that whenever you want to create anything, the most important function this ribbon plays, Create. We have worked with tables, queries, forms. Now time comes for the reports, and under reports we're going to use the report wizard. Yes, and this look is exactly similar to what we saw while we are creating queries and also forms. So under reports, now which fields do you want on your report? You can choose from more than one table or a query. We're going to use this table customers only. We'll create a customers report, and let's now select the fields. We need the customer ID. We'll take the name, city, as well as phone. Okay, this should be enough. In case if you wish to do a mail merge for these, you can also utilize the email field which is available over here. But since I'm going to create a simple report as of now, I just select these fields and I click on next. Do you want to add any grouping levels? I'll just click on next. I don't want to do that. What sort do you want to give your records? You can sort your records in either ascending or descending fashion. So this is one good feature we have. Let's say we have the customer's name and we would want this in the ascending order. So let's just keep that in ascending. Good sorting. Next, how do you like the layout of your report? Columnar, tabular, justified. We'll keep it tabular only. This is fine. Orientation is, we'll keep it portrait only. You can always make these changes later on as well, but while you're creating the report, if you don't want to go back again and make changes, you can finalize them over here. Adjust the field width so all fields fit in a page. Very well, we'll do that. Click on next, and it'll ask you what title do you want to give to your report. We'll keep it customers only. We just add a report. Preview the report. Yes, we'll keep the default radio button and click on finish. Here we are. We have the customer's report in front of us with the customer's name, ID, city, and phone number. And you can easily browse through, and you will see that there's date and time which is available over here. Also, there are 4 pages to this report. You can click over here to move on to the next page. With this, you can move on to the very first page. So automatically the date has come, and we also have the formatting to be quite okay, except for the field is here is a bit, which we can do in the later videos. We'll do formatting in the next video. I just wanted to show you how we can create a simple report, which we have done here. As I told you, you can make your changes if you want. This is actually in the print preview mode. If you see, there's an option for close print preview, right? So this is in the print preview mode. If you want, you can send this to the printer directly. Nothing much to do. If you want, you can change the size. You can edit the margins. You can keep it portrait or landscape. I think portrait is fine. If you want, you can adjust the columns. Any page setup that you want to do, all that changes, you can make this and then send it to the printer. Since I do not want to make any changes, further changes, I will close the print preview. And this was open from the last video. We'll close that as well. It asks whether you want to, okay, this is the report. So you do want to make design, we'll say yes. And here is the report which is available on the left hand side panel. If you click on it, you'll be able to see the customer's report here. Fine. So this is the creation of a report using a single table. In the next video, we'll see a bit of formatting as well as creation of a report from multiple tables.